Hey guys, this is Bugsy here. Um, I'm almost done with South Park. I'm almost done with South Park for the review. But I did some peeking and yeah, I fight Chef at the very end. It's yeah, I looked at PewDiePie's playthrough and yeah, I'm gonna really hate this last part. Because guys, you gotta understand, Chef is my favorite character. Among all the other characters, he was my favorite. And I know they can't do it. I know they can't bring Isaac Hayes, because he's actually dead now. But I actually found out why he quit. And I'm like, some people say it's because he was a Scientologist, and they did that episode where he made fun of Scientology or something, or something. I think I don't know if that was true because they made that Scientology episode like probably like when he was going to quit or maybe when they were writing it. But then again, he probably quit during that episode's creation because they basically used his voice clips, like probably voice clips that they had lying around. And that really sucks because at the end of the boss battle, and I'm gonna play this for myself. But it really sucks because the chef has to die again. And it this is really gonna hurt me. Because I really did like him, and I really wish they could have. I wish, before Isaac Hayes died, he, I wish South Park could have done one last episode with just Chef in it. You know? Just one big one with just Chef in it. Kind of their like send off to him. Oh no, they had to kill him off the most gruesome and messed up way possible, and even making him into a child molester. I really thought that was fun. I'm sorry, guys. Every time I think about that episode, it makes me sort of mad, but at the same time, I still laugh because they took all these clips of Chef, and they messed it around like they messed all his clips around and stuff, and I actually kind of enjoyed it, but they killed him off, and you know, I kind of stayed away from South Park for like for like a little while because I was like, eh. But then I watched the other episodes and I was like, I'm back in. Because every time I'm away, because every time I think I'm leaving South Park forever, they just pull me back in. That's pretty much why. But honestly, but to tell you, I really do like the game. Time Hits from Paper Mario. And the comedy itself is just good, and it feels like you're playing an episode of the show, and a whole bunch of other stuff. But I'm not really gonna be done with the review just yet because after this, after the end of it, I'm still gonna be doing side quests. I want to do one side quest in particular where I help Stan beat on his sister. And I don't really talk about all the stuff I like, and pretty much South Park's one of them. But I really, out of all the characters I hate in South Park, Stan's sister is the one I hate the most. And I don't really care what anybody says. That chick needs a beat down, a big one, a hard one. And maybe it's just the donkey in me telling me this, but I would beat the living tar out of her, and I wouldn't even care. Yeah, Bugsy gets like that. Anyways, folks, what other thing do we need to talk about? Um, I don't know. I think you can cover the rest of the stuff you're gonna do in the onsokumaru blogs. We're doing it in this video? Yeah. Go ahead. Really? Yeah, dude, go ahead. I have some work to do. So, but you're still stuck on that, you're still stuck on abortion, that abortion one? Yes. It sucks, man. Anyways, guys, we really gotta just say one. Really gotta say one thing to you guys, and that is, I forget what. Okay, but let's start on onsokumaru blogs. Let me pull out and let me pause it because I have a lot of porn on Bugsy's computer, a little bit on his computer, and they're mostly porn pics, and I gotta kind of hide that from you guys. So, anyways, okay, this is onsokumaru's blogs for Wednesday. Oh my god, I'm doing onsokumaru blogs again, and it's kind of fake. I'm in a good mood. I'm back with Cocoa. My son is not gone in another time and space. It's a good thing all around. Bugsy is hard at work. Helping out another one of his pals, and Harima's writing a new manga. So we're all doing pretty well. Gains with Ruby again. We're just all doing pretty well on the whole. Even regardless of everything that's been going on with me, Bugsy, and Harima lately. Yeah, Bugsy lost his. We all lost Stu Wario. All of us lost Stu Wario. And me and Bugsy and Harima lost our other grandpa. And everything is going good for us though. It's like boom, we're happy. So, okay, Bugsy, I shouldn't be telling you this, because you're all probably gonna be like, how is this happening? How is that happening? Remember, Bugsy can go to different dimensions. Remember, I said that a few times before. Okay, so Bugsy gets a call from an old friend of his, and he says, so Bugsy, says, hey, oh, hey, it's you. And, he's like, then the other dude says something, he's like, I'm on my way. And Bugsy put on one of his old suits and just took off. So he's been using his TARDIS, working diligently, working very hard to do this one thing. And I can't really say what he's doing because it's not really anybody's business, but it's something really, really cool that he's trying to do. And that's all I can really say. So, there's that. I should tell you this. Bugsy did kill another Sonic from another universe. Did we tell you that Bugsy does have he does have like 3 sides to him, and that's the side the side you see every day is what you know every day in the videos. Then we got his hollow side in there, and basically he killed another Sonic from another universe, mostly because he was messing with Meta, and that was Meta is Bugsy's first robot, but the real thing that makes him special is that the real thing that makes him special, to Bugsy at least, is the fact that he gave that robot a brain but not any kind of brain. It was a brain of his. It was a brain of his son, because he couldn't save him any other way. He put that brain inside Meta, and this is like after he left the Freedom Fighters and after a whole bunch of other stuff happened. So Bugsy is pretty much, and that's pretty much the only thing Meta basically is. I can't say. I can't say because Bugsy probably wouldn't want me to talk about it even any further than I've already have. But that's why. That's why he snapped. That's the only part of his son he really has. And they have that taken away from him. Have that kind of almost taken away from him because that stupid Sonic didn't understand that, and we should have probably told him instead of just trying to kill him. But you gotta understand, we Kurosakis, we're I would say we're not really. I mean, we're not prone to kill unless really, really threatened. And this Sonic was just pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. And when you provoke a Saiyan, you don't want to deal with us after that. You are marked for death at this point. You better make peace with any freaking god you have and be ready to die, because that is what happens. Okay, and trust me, Bugsy, and all of our brothers have always said this: if you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us. And that was true. See, people, never think that we're not going to do anything when you mess with one of us, because we will, in some way, shape, or form. So you gotta beware. Don't get on our bad side or we will freaking mess you up. We won't kill you. It depends on what you do to us, but we will jack you up. And that's the point of the story. That Sonic crossed the line when he messed with Meta. He crossed the line. He crossed the line that should have never been crossed to begin with. But since that dude was all looking for Gene, and Gene blames himself for that, really. He says it's all his fault, that he could have just stood up and just took care of it himself. And Bugsy shouldn't have took all the blame for that. But what's done is done, and Bugsy doesn't mind being hated, because 9 times out of 10, he's mostly hated by other people, but that's not even really important. Mostly because of certain videos he does. People don't like when he talks about certain things, certain fandoms, and all this other stuff. So Bugsy's used to having all this, Bugsy's used to kind of having a little hate thrown his way. So it's not really anything different. So really, it's not really that bad or even remotely horrible, because he's used to this. But I don't know. Game season is, Bugsy's very, but when he's not trying to fight you or beat you down or kill you, Bugsy's a very nice person, and I guess Geen sees it because Bugsy, I don't know if Geen ever really seen Bugsy actually be hated to this extent. Me and Harima have. I guess Geen had, but I guess he's not used to it as we are. But yeah, Bugsy's been hated to a certain extent. But it's all, and he just can't. He hates that everybody, he hates that this, and this version of Tails keeps messing with Bugsy about it. Bugsy actually tries to revive this Sonic because he's sorry and he knew he made a mistake. So he tries doing the Song of Healing. The reason Bugsy can do that is, I shouldn't talk about that either. But just be sure, Bugsy has a little bit of highly in DNA in him, and that's all you need to know. So, anyways, what else do I gotta say? Hmm. So, and Bugsy's been working on this time retrieval device. It can retrieve anybody from anywhere at time. You can give you type in the exact coordinates and it pulls the person that you need to pull out from time. But you'll be able to send them back and they won't remember anything. But mostly this device is used to pull a certain somebody out of wherever he may be. So there's that. What else? What else? I probably got like a little bit thing to probably talk about with you guys. Um. Oh yeah, and Marshall has been pretty much taking over Bugsy's certain number of pages because I guess I guess he gets bored. The Vampire King has to do something. I guess. So yeah, we've been he's been doing that while me and Gain have been busy with other matters. Mario's been busy, writing the next volume of his manga. It's a pretty good read. I wish we could send it to you guys. It's a really good read. You know, Harima delves into romance territory pretty often because he can write that pretty well. Be it overblown and unrealistic almost, but he can put a little realism in it. Nowadays, I mean, I remember he used to say his boss always didn't like his stories he made because they were too fakeish because of that. But because of the whole Tenma thing, you know, Harima was able to add a little bit of realism into his work, and I guess that's the fuel he drives it on. And since he's married to Eri, he has more fuel to drive something on, to move something towards its purpose, I guess, in a story. And that's what he does. Yeah. Me, on the other hand, I've been doing a lot of. I've been doing a lot of this. I've been staying with Kogawa, and we're pretty much happy. Though Bugsy is still making me banging Cocoa jokes like every day. But I guess that's a little price I have to pay. But hey, um, I'm good and happy with my life and how everything's going. That's pretty much what it is. A few other things you guys may want to know. Bugsy is going whenever we get the chance. We're going to whenever Bugsy gets the chance, because a lot of you are like wondering if Bugsy and Bug are ever going to do like some other pony related game or visual novel. Whenever freaking Star Swirl Academy comes out, Bugsy and Bug are gonna go do their little video series and keep it going, and they're gonna do multiple plot threads and all this other stuff. And yeah, so don't worry about that. The South Park one is on its way, but the review and Let's Play are gonna be not going to be in the same video. They're actually going to be different videos. Since Bugsy has his physical copy of the game, he's almost kind of done with it anyway. Because he's almost kind of done with it anyway. He's going to, since he's almost kind of done with it anyway, he's going to, do the review. He's going to do the review a week from now. That's pretty much what he's gonna do. Me, I'm enjoying my break because we're going to do mock off pretty soon, but we're just trying to retool some things. And we're gonna be back doing Saturday afternoon again. It's gonna be beautiful. We're gonna be doing Bobobo. We're gonna be doing Shaman King. We're gonna be doing Ultimate Muscle. It's just gonna go. We're gonna go back to the old format because the old format rarely got us into any crap. So pretty much, we're gonna be going back to that. I love it. You know, I do. I really do. And I hope you liked the Bugsy and onsokumaru Hard Time video. It was only just a little thing that me and Bugsy actually looked at because, again, Bugsy has a version of it on the Ouya and it's 2D. The 3D one really kind of, I mean, it's cool, but I don't know. I think me and Bugsy are used to the 2D graphics. Hard Time is fun. Also, Bugsy's playing Banjo and Kazooie every weekend. Every weekend. Yeah. And Bugsy, you know, Bugsy and I are liking that. We're gonna be like playing that in Banjo Tooie. It's like a thing we do every weekend because it harkens back to the time when we first got Banjo and Kazooie. Me and Bugsy, when we got Banjo Tooie, we decided to play Banjo Kazooie one more time, like again, and then we'd play Banjo Tooie, and then you know it would be like a big old marathon. But there's a catch in our little Banjo Kazooie marathon. We're putting nuts and bolts in there too. We're gonna be playing that too. I don't think we're gonna be posting any of the videos for that in the channel, but we may. Who knows? I don't know. I think that's all I got for you guys today. Stay tuned for anything that may come out of this channel. That's all I pretty much gotta say. Wait a minute. Got one little thing. No, I forgot it. See you guys later.